In tinkercad, we need to use a very technical way of presenting our work, our models in both isometric and orthographic views. And today in tinkercad, I want to show you how to do that. This button right here switches from orthographic to perspective view and back and forth. Perspective view is the view that tinkercad comes in by default. Orthographic view puts everything into angles that do not change. So this line here is parallel with this line, is also parallel with this line, this line. This line is parallel with this and this. And it's done in an isometric way, meaning these lines will never meet. Unlike in perspective drawing, these ortho lines will meet. So isometric view, notice that my view cube is set to the corner for isometric view. So whenever I ask for an isometric drawing or rendering from tinkercad, this is what I mean. Now tinkercad also has rulers, a ruler tool, and when you select your work, it will actually measure and produce measurements for your model, and you can move around, but we want isometric view, so that's what we're going to set it as with our measurements. And now we can do our screenshot. Just going to move it up a bit. Command Shift 4. Screenshot. And this can be done from any corner. Even the back corner, if we wanted to. Isometric view. And do a screenshot with our rulers. Now we can get our rulers to go away simply by just clicking away from our piece, but I want to keep those up. There is another type of view, again, done in this orthographic view, where we want to get orthographic renders or projections from the side. Let me just pan this down, bring our rulers back. So we want to get it from the side, either right or left side of our model, the front, and the top. The top view. And then do a screenshot of that. Let me show you an example of how I use these in our Illustrator template. In our templates, I've used isometric drawings for these 3 designs here. I've used isometric drawings, renderings for these other 3 chairs, same chairs, just isometric. And then finally, I've used isometric in a particular way and orthographic in a particular way. Orthographic, here's my top view, front view, and side view. Notice that they're all aligned with each other. Top usually goes on the top left corner, then the front usually comes down below that, front view, and then the side view is to the right of front. And I've even included the isometric view in the top right corner. This is how I want you to format your work whenever we insert isometric drawings and orthographic drawings. One thing to note on tinkercad, you will get measurements. You will get measurements that sometimes will say negative. Let's just kind of cancel those out because they're very distracting. I'm just looking for positive numbers, like the height of this is a good measurement. The width of this is a good measurement. And so forth. These negative numbers are kind of tough to figure out where they're going and what they're doing. So I usually white those out in the drawing. There's a white out part, white out. This is good because tinkercad is doing a lot of the work for us for drawing these. So that is how we take isometric and orthographic views of our tinkercad models by switching to orthographic view in tinkercad. All right, good luck.